happened, and this is that. Oh, let me get the up, cause now you playing with me. Let me get the up, and since you do it on the internet, let's do
You
it.
find the time to bother me every couple of months.
She wants you to help you find who he cheating on her with.
Yeah, she want me to help her find who I'm cheating on him with, and then she called me for advice.
To a good one. To a good one. Do you see what I'm saying? That's her attitude. When she walk up on you, she be like, I'm Kiki, the content creator. I'm like, who is this little Down syndrome baby? Like, I'm a famous content creator. Girl, go take your medicine. Girl, ain't nothing famous about you. Okay, so this is the thing about Tia Kip and Young T. If you see this, I don't mean no disrespect. I know you cuss good, I cuss good too. Okay, so we ain't gonna go there with each other. All right. Why would you message Tia Kip to call your husband? Your passive husband. If you look at my cousin, he's very passive.
Alright, what's up with it, y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video, right? And listen, man, this is another part of the saga, the Tubi series that's been going on, man, for the past couple of weeks. And listen, every time I think we through with it, another character is unlocked. So now the ex-wife of the husband of the woman who went viral for crying in a dress, Kiki, the person that people are turning on right now because they ain't really rocking with her and stuff like that. But you know, ultimately, man, you know, also his cousin, the husband's cousin, speaks out as well too. I seen where the ex-wife said that she was cheating too, but people don't know that. And once I seen that clip, I just started downloading everything that was a part of it. I seen the cousin kind of say some crazy stuff in one little piece. I found all of them pieces. So we're finna watch all of this and get caught up to date on everything that's going on to see what's happening. Some of y'all who are tired of seeing whatever about this situation, that's good for you. We're happy for you. There's no need for you to let us know that shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward into this, see what the hell is going on. I want to tell everybody out there that's rocking with me, I appreciate you for being here. I hope that everything is okay with you and your family, and I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of y'all's life. When I say that, I'm only talking to those who say it back to me in return, and to those who reciprocate the energy, but just not typing it back out for whatever the reason may be, whatever the hell you got going on over there. And listen, if you're a supporter of the channel, make sure y'all hit that like button, or leave a comment here and there, or do both. That way you can stay engaged with the channel, and you can always continue to receive notifications when I post a video. And yeah, man, that's if you want to. If you don't want to, ain't doing no tripping. But to those who want to stay locked in on me, also add my social medias: Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, second and third YouTube channel. Everything I'm in the comment section if y'all want to add those. If you don't want to add those, I ain't doing no tripping. But let's go ahead and get into this and see what the hell is going on with these people, man. Let's go.
Okay, first off, let me introduce myself. Let me tap in. I'm Keisha. I am Brandon's ex-wife. And the only reason why I'm tapping into this little Kiki Jones trend is because she keeps mentioning what me and Brandon went through. That's not the public's business. If I wanted everybody to know what I went through with him, I would have told everybody
I feel
like
that.
she did. But I did not. But since she brought me in it, let me fill in a couple of holes and clock this for y'all. Kiki and Brandon got together. First off, me and Brandon was separated since February 22nd of 2022. Him and Kiki got together in 2023. What month in 2023? I think on one of her interviews she said August. Clock that. I have receipts. I'm just waiting for y'all to tap in so I can insert the receipts. When her and Brandon first got together, maybe like I say 2 weeks to a month into their relationship, Kiki DM me on Facebook and told me to leave her boyfriend, asking me did I know that he has a girlfriend and why am I talking to him and that I need to leave her man alone. I replied, I'm his wife. At the time I was still his wife. We were still legally married. Separated but legally married.
Hold
I told her that I could
hold up. How could she, if y'all separate? I guess she's talking about like as far as being legally married, because she mentioned it with emphasis. But shit, that boy can do whatever the hell he want to do. When you separated, that's just how I feel. I know somebody gonna be old. I know, somebody will be mad as hell because I said that, because they don't want their man or their woman to be out there popping it and throwing that cat on somebody out there. But yeah, that's how I feel. Cause I don't say what you gonna say, man. But yeah, he was single. Basically, shit, he can do what he want to do. It ain't necessarily cheating. I mean, through the law or the eyes of however you want to do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, hell, this damn near ain't needed. Well, she did say that she was talking about her, so I respect this shit. You gonna talk about me and put me out there, especially when you going viral as hell. Yeah, I got something to say. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back into this and see what's up.
to him whenever I want to, and you DMing me about a cheater. So she already knew from the jump that Brandon was a cheater. From a month after she got with him, she knew he was a cheater. That's first things first. She already knew that. So the big fiasco that she's putting on, like he was just a perfect person at first, and she didn't know he was gonna do this or do that. You had multiple people telling you what the deal was about him. So you contacted me that year. I told you in 2023, I told you, that me and him still legally married. Blase. Went on. After me and her got into it, told him about it. I told him to get his new little girlfriend, that I had nothing to do with that. I congratulate their relationship, whatever the case may be. I let them have it. Never tried to figure out who she was, never did any of that. She brought me into all of this. Why? I don't know. From what I hear, it's because his family still likes me, and also
from what you hear,
my cousin, me and my cousin are like this.
Right.
So when me and him was together, like I said, me and my cousin is like this. So I have her kids all the time. Like I do things with them. I treat them like they're mine. So of course, whoever I'm with, they cling on. So her son became his godson. Even after me and him broke up, he still was, going to get him, providing for him, being a goddaddy to him. That's that. So I don't know if Kiki knew this from the jump, or she just later on found out, which I'm thinking maybe she may later on found out. So fast forward, they dating. I'm not bothering them, letting them have their way. So what happened after that? After that, later on down the relationship, me and Bam still kept in contact. Like every now and then, we never really just talked too much. It was one situation where he was supposed to be moving out of town. Wherever he was moving in, it's something happened in that state. I can't remember exactly what state it was, but something happened in that state, and I just called to check on him because I knew, that's where he was. So when me and him had that conversation, when I called to check on him, it was late. Yeah, it was late that day. But me and him, we talked. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we wasn't together. But before we got in a relationship, before we even got married, me and Brandon was friends. So we still had that friend like connection. So we talked maybe for like 3 hours that night, 2 to 3 hours, just life bullshit. He told me about her different little things. Can't remember verbatim what he said, about her, which I really wasn't interested anyway. But after we had that conversation, maybe like a day or two later, she went through his phone, and I'm assuming that's when she seen that my number was maybe under wifey. So she contacted me again. Well, she started calling my phone from an unknown number, and I'm like, man, I don't know who this is. So it took me like a day. She called me like for 2 days before I answered for her, because I was like, I ain't got time for private numbers, and I don't know who this is. So I answered, and she was basically saying, why are you talking to him? That's my husband, and da 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 da. And I'm like, you still screaming that's your husband? I mean, that's your boyfriend, but that's actually my husband. She was like, he said that you didn't want to get a divorce. No. I filed for divorce 2 months after I left in February of 2022. Brandon did not want to sign the papers. He told me that he was not going to sign the papers because he felt like me and he was going to get back together, and that I was going through a phase in my life, right? So, I mean,
All right, so look, man. Basically, this looks like it's her spilling all the beans on their relationship, all of that other type of shit. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all just watch this without me. I don't say what I had to say. I feel like these people right here, they all need to go ahead and wrap this shit up and go ahead and move forward with each other's life, because I feel like at some point in time it's gonna get out of hand where people can't come back from whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, when it comes to the young lady Kiki, she definitely needs to stay off of social media, because it'll turn out so many different ways for her, especially with her trying to get her kids and shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching this, but I ain't gonna do a video and have no commentary on it, because it's basically her just breaking down everything. But the kinfolk, damn, I should have stayed for the cousin, because the cousin was talking this shit. I want to see what she was gonna say and do some commentary on that. But it is what it is. Shit. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. I'm gonna drop another video tonight. And yeah, we're gonna talk about this in the comment section, and we're gonna holler at each other a little bit later on another video as well.
All right. Basically saying, why are you talking to him? That's my husband, and da 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 da. And I'm like, you still screaming that's your husband? I mean, that's your boyfriend, but that's actually my husband. She was like, he said that you didn't want to get a divorce. No. I filed for divorce 2 months after I left in February of 2022. Brandon did not want to sign the papers. He told me that he was not going to sign the papers because he felt like me and him was going to get back together, and that I was going through a phase in my life, right? So, while me and her was having this discussion, she brought up the fact that she knew he was married, but he claimed that he went to the courthouse and got a divorce. And she said he got up one morning and put on clothes, and he said that he went to the courthouse and got a divorce. So is that a lie? So, mind you, she going back and forth with him while I'm on the phone. I'm still telling her, like, I don't want Brandon. I just want my divorce. Because at the time, that's all I really wanted was my divorce, because he's basically moving on with his life. So, since you're moving on with your life, just give me my divorce. And this girl still calling my phone about you, like me and you still messing around. So just give me my divorce so you can satisfy her in any way you need. So that same day, I guess they got into it. Maybe like a day later or 2 days later, Brandon texted me, and he was like, I see that you don't want to get back together. He was like, I'm tired of going through this little roller coaster. Whenever you have time, we can go down there and we can file for divorce. Now, mind y'all, I had to work that day. Brandon called me. I called in. Sure did. I called in to get that divorce because I'm thinking, okay, I get this divorce, this girl will be satisfied. She'll leave me alone. Was I wrong? Very much wrong. All the way around the board. Ever since she been in a relationship with him, she been contacting me. Why? I don't know. She just talking about me. She contacted me. And I'm like, man, for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out, damn, like, I done got the divorce. Like, got the divorce. Like, oh yeah, shit about to get real good now. I ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. But I was sadly mistaken. So, stay tuned. I got more. My blood cousin was involved in this. This child endangerment case that Kiki has on her right now, recently to this day, over her not being able to go to the family reunion, as I found out. When you pulled on your husband, my blood was there. I don't know if you know how to use a firearm. I don't know if this is the type of things that you do or what the case might be. But that was a child. And that child is in my family. Anything would have happened to Christian over your mental breakdown, crash out, your tantrum, crazy episode because you couldn't go to a family reunion. Girl, do you not know the type of heat that would have been on you? Don't play like that. I don't play like that. We don't play like that. That's what we not gonna play with. We not gonna play with the family. And then on top of that, the child in the family, that's my baby. Christian, that's my baby. That's my heart. So hell yeah, I got something to say about it. I got a lot to say about it. But since you want to talk, let's start here. Let's talk about how you the one who probably the reason why you ain't got your kids. You is the reason. Ain't nobody else the reason. Kiki, you the reason for the season, baby. On all parts of the end. All parts. You the reason. You the reason. No, nobody else. You caused all of this because you couldn't go to a family reunion. And Christian could. Christian down with the gang. And you mad because you ain't down with the gang. And Christian down with me. That's something that belonged to me. So hell yeah. When I found out that's what happened, and this is that. Oh, let me get the up. Because now you playing with me. Let me get the up. And since you do it on the internet, let's do
You
it.
find the time to bother me every couple of months.
She wants you to help you find because he cheating on her.
Yeah, she want me to help her find who I'm cheating on him with, and then she called me for advice. Well, what would you do? How you? The one that killed me when she called me about his mama. I said, baby, look, I don't know what to tell you about his mama. I don't know what to tell you about his mama. She's talking about, but she really likes you. Rajay. Y'all, true enough. I know Miss Andrea gonna see this slide, but Miss Andrea did not like me when me and Van was together. Did not like me. We grew to be cordial because I never disrespected her like Kiki do. I never disrespected her. I wasn't raised like that. So I don't disrespect my elders. But I really need y'all to report that GoFundMe. She already got the money off the lie. The first lie. Saying the man got her kids took. He ain't get your kids took. He be doing all that. Oh, he cheated. But like I told y'all, that 3 hour conversation that I told y'all in my first video that I had with him, and that 3 hour conversation, he told me that when Kiki went on that solo cruise trip, I know y'all seen that TikTok because she always posting it. She fucked the random, and they was together. She fucked the random. So you been doing hoe shit, and that when you first got with Bam, Bam told me that y'all they wasn't staying together, y'all. Bam told me that they had a sugar daddy that paid all her bills. So you on here, oh, doing all this crying, talking about, but I got raped and my heart hurt. And you been cheating, girl. Come on, sit down. Let that man cheat in peace. If you gonna cheat, let him cheat in peace. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gotta do the dramatics because you can't go to the family reunion. You ain't go to the family reunion. Go chill with your side. His cousin was not lying about her going through that goddamn window. I don't know if it was for a cupcake. I don't know. But he sure told me she climbed through the window. I don't know how she climbed through a window, but she damn sure climbed through it. You put on your husband and my little cousin, who only 6 years old, because you couldn't go to the family reunion. I've tried to fight her. Every time I try to fight her, all she say is, "Oh, it was the one when she said she was gonna die in 3 months." But
You evil bitch.
she called me an evil bitch. She was like, "You evil bitch. I'm gonna die in 3 months if you put your hands on me." I'm like, "But you calling my phone fucking with me." Even that Friday, she called me private all day long. Talking about pull up, pull up. I said, "Girl, I'm not finna come over there so you can unalive me." She talking about you right, damn. It ain't fun when a rabbit got the gun. I said, "What?" She talking about, "Yeah, I was just gonna take you out." I said, "And you really thought I was gonna let you do that?" "Yeah." I said, "Why you don't want to fight?" Click. While she on here talking about, y'all saying I got Down syndrome. That girl called my phone and told me she had Down syndrome. She never said nothing about this. What muscular disease that make her face seem sad when she see. She never said she had that. That girl called my phone and said she had Down syndrome and what I was gonna do about it. What? I can't do nothing about you having Down syndrome. But something got to be wrong with you. You keep calling with me, and I ain't your husband. This is when she first started contacting me. First of all, y'all on here defending her, talking about, I don't know, this, that, and the third. When the first incident happened, when my little cousin was there, Brandon didn't tell the laws that she pulled that out on him. He ain't sent her to jail. He didn't send her to jail, told the people a whole lie to get her out of it. So why would a person that protected you, why would you send them to jail? Why would they put their hands on you? If they protected you from going to jail, why would they send you to jail? Why would they? Because the shit I done to him, I should have been knocked out. And he ain't do a goddamn thing to me. Nah, I don't want to try my luck. But here's the thing. Y'all keep on asking me if I'm going to get back with Bam. When Bam was with me, he was cheating. He got with her and was cheating. This is over him cheating. So why in the would I get back with him and he's still doing the same shit, cheating? That's crazy work. Come on. And then she's light skinned, real light skinned. And if I'm brown skinned and I bruise like that, you lighter than me. Don't y'all think she would have been beat up? Y'all seen a dot on her shirt. And y'all already said that she was on live a few minutes before that getting treatment. What you think happened if somebody restraining you, your band-aid probably come off? What you think the dot on her shirt was? A little blood from her treatment. That's all the lie showed, and that's all she looked like she showed to the police. Cause you was just fine after the interview. I mean after the police left, cause you went live. talking very intelligent, sitting up there all nice. But you just got beat up? I think not. I ain't never seen nobody get beat up and get on camera.
Yes.
Yeah, she was cheating. She been cheating. She was cheating when they was in a relationship together. She fucked somebody on a cruise. That solo cruise she went on. Her nail tech just got up here and said she was cheating. And if you know you getting any type of services, my nail tech, my hair tech, they be knowing my business because we be sitting there
The
talking.
way she trying to make it seem is not what it is. Look, Bam is at his mama house. She's at the apartment by herself. All the bills are paid. She has everything she needs. Doing a meet and greet for what? Y'all gonna be so disappointed when you see that girl. She didn't ruin her marriage. Yes, she did. To a good one. To a good one. Do you see what I'm saying? That's her attitude. When she walk up on you, she be like, I'm Kiki, the content creator. I'm like, who is this little Down syndrome baby? Like, I'm a famous content creator. Girl, go take your medicine. Girl, ain't nothing famous about you. Okay, so this is the thing about Tia Kip. And Young T, if you see this, I don't mean no disrespect. I know you cuss good, I cuss good too. Okay, so we ain't gonna go there with each other. Alright. Why would you message Tia Kip to call your husband? Your passive husband. If you look at my cousin, he's very passive because he's shy. I have never heard Bam yell. And then Tia Kim go say, oh, I'ma call him for what? What you calling him for? And let me tell you something else. All them goofy ass shit that you see him had on, my cousin don't dress like that. I know, it's some people that's from Houston that's up in here. My cousin not just like that. We from the east side, Clint Park. So much, then why you literally calling him to pay your phone bill, bro? Like, that don't make sense. Yes, I told my cousin that she been planning this. I feel like she want to do this and then divorce my cousin. And I think that's why he kind of kept her away. And when she started doing all the things that she did, because you cannot cuss me. And he didn't want nobody to hurt her feelings because he knows she's slow. So why you playing with people that you know, baby, I'm up to speed. Even if my cousin decides to go back with her, I do not want y'all to judge him for that. Because just like women can be manipulated, men can be manipulated too. Men have feelings, right? Men can be abused by women, right? Even if he decides to stay, y'all, that's fine. I just want to clear his name. I want to clear my cousin's name. I want to clear his mama's name. His mama feeds the homeless every week. She does it by herself. She fixes plate. And she did Graveyard Love. And anybody on here that's in the community know what Graveyard Love is. You tried to bind yourself to him. And it didn't work. And that's why if you're in the spiritual community, those who are, let me get serious real quick. You know that's the reason why we don't do love workings. We don't do love workings. You never mess with somebody's free will. Because once you do that, and a person find out that you do, and it kicks up in them, you gotta get away from them. And I feel like that. She did Graveyard Love. Yes. That's what Andrea just told me. That's what whatchamacallit just said. Because she harassed her too. She harassed the whole family. Everybody. That's why I'm not understanding how people let it go this far. Why didn't nobody say, like, man, this don't sound right? I wish nothing bad on her. I really think that they probably could have healed each other, but it's too far gone. My cousin is emotionally damaged, and so is she. I ain't gonna let nobody abuse nobody else. That girl abusing my cousin. I don't have to call chase off of anybody. I'm not gonna let what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You gotta come to a point where you take accountability for yourself. If you wrong and you know you set up on this internet and lied about my entire family, you need to come on this internet, Kiki Jones, and tell the truth. You'll get more following and more love out telling the truth instead of a lie. Very much so. She's playing a very dangerous game. Very dangerous. We not the ones that want you. You got on this internet and lied, and them people finna find out. That's what you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about these people you didn't scam. See, you scammed everybody for their botched up ass body. You need to be worried about who finna scam you now. It's all a lie. Yep. The wedding dress lady, everything is a lie. He never put his hands on her. She jumped on him. Let me paraphrase it. We didn't want her at the family reunion. How this started is that nobody wanted her at the family reunion. So she decided to do all of this because she's problematic. She started a fight. If you seen the podcast from Facebook, everything I'm saying is true. She started a fight at his brother's wedding. Nobody wants to be around her. I think she is. I think, listen, I think it is people in that good head. I think it's multiple. I think it's multiple people in her head. I'm telling you, that when that screws loose, she bite people. And I think one of them is a pterodactyl like me. Hell, I know I'm crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So the video of the cruise is an old cruise. If you go back and look at his page, the family reunion was that Saturday. That Sunday, he went on a cruise that he was supposed to go on with her, and she didn't want to go because she wasn't allowed to come to the family reunion. I've never met her mother. From what I was told, her mother is a very sweet individual, a very beautiful individual. I don't know what happened with her mama. I do know this. Her mama don't fool with her. The video of her and her kids. Oh, I wouldn't get in 3 feet of water with that bitch. Why she keep getting on cruises with people? What? Y'all don't find that odd? I think drinking is a part of it. Well, I'm blocked on Facebook. So a lot of it, it might be, I don't know. I'm getting my information. The information that I have, baby, is family. I can't, my nerves bad. So I can't look at, everything that's going on social media. I'm just clearing up what the domestic violence part, the cheating part, and that. And please, nobody take this offensive what I'm getting ready to say. You have a man who's been on an oil rig for 20 years. You have a man who is a lover boy, who believes in dates, who believes in buying flowers, who believes in pampering you. You never clean up your house. She never ever had to clean up, which was a problem for his mama because she like, well, he be on this rig all the time. Why you can't clean up? He didn't care. He just wanted to pamper her. He literally went and got his CDL license to have a second source of income. If you are in the state of Texas, you know how much truckers make out here. Okay? You got a man in the oil field and he's a trucker and you trying to destroy him. He's a good man, Savannah. Really a good man. He come home, he rub your feet, he deal with your mental issues. And you come on here for what y'all say, I guess, clout, so you can get famous. I hope somebody do scoop him up and love him and take care of him and be part of our family. You gonna love it here. We'll look throw it off.